The defense in the chase of yard direction continues at maximum intensity. The weekly summary statistics clearly demonstrate the scale of fire control. The main burden falls on unmanned systems. The numbers are telling. Nearly 100 enemy personnel were neutralized, 48 eliminated and 44 wounded. The battle for the sky is equally fierce. Over 300 enemy drones and 13 reconnaissance wings were intercepted, significantly blinding the offensive potential. On the ground, equipment also suffered losses. Operators subtracted a tank, armored vehicles, and 3 artillery systems. Additionally, the command infrastructure was surgically dismantled. A Starlink terminal, a communication antenna, and a field ammunition depot were destroyed, severing enemy supply chains. The intensity of FPV drone strikes does not decrease. Operators methodically work on manpower, smoking the adversary out of burrows and dugouts. Technical equipment also becomes a priority target. A tripod-mounted complex, likely serving as a relay or local EW, is destroyed. A precise hit turns this expensive electronics into a pile of melted metal, depriving the enemy of command channels. FPV drone operators continue their methodical hunt for manpower. We see a series of hits on infantry groups attempting to move across rugged terrain. Drones overtake targets in fields, sparse forests, and on dirt roads. No attempt to disperse or use terrain folds yields results against the maneuverable munition. Short, pinpoint strikes destroy detected field shelters and dugout entrances. Next, the focus shifts to priority hardware. 2 rare Type 63 multiple launch rocket systems are successfully engaged at once, significantly reducing artillery pressure. Following this, a field ammunition depot detonates powerfully. The final targets are a mobile motorcycle and an armored personnel carrier, which are also liquidated by strike drones. Pressure on manpower continues in 24/7 mode. At night, heavy bombers methodically work the sector, and at sunrise, FPV drones seize the initiative. The adversary attempts to adapt, hiding not in classic trenches, but literally under piles of construction debris and rubble of destroyed houses. However, the tactic of mimicking ruins proves futile. Operators identify movement or heat radiation through the debris. Strikes are delivered precisely into the gaps between concrete, turning these improvised trash hideouts into traps. In parallel, hardware is being knocked out. Logistics burn. A truck, a car, and 2 mobile ATVs. A rare catch, 2 ground robotic complexes, UGVs, armed with UDO's machine guns. The episode concludes with a classic double tap on armor. The first drone stops the vehicle. The second causes detonation and complete destruction. The episode opens with a powerful detonation of a field ammunition depot. The nature of the explosion and secondary blasts clearly indicate the destruction of significant ammunition stockpiles with a single precise strike. Next, the focus shifts to systematic work on shelters. Operators methodically work on suspicious points that likely serve not only as infantry hideouts but also as small logistical hubs. A combined tactic is applied. Maneuverable FPV drones attack by day, flying inside, while heavy bombers destroy overhead covers at night. The spectrum of targets is maximal. Complex burrow systems in tree lines, where entrances are camouflaged under roots, come under attack. In the urbanized zone, drones reach the adversary in deep basements and amid ruins that were mistakenly considered reliable protection. Classic trenches are not ignored either. The change of time of day does not affect the result. Thermal imaging control allows activity to be detected in the twilight just as effectively as in daylight, turning any fortification into a trap. The hunt for logistics continues without pause. Operators overtake a high-speed motorcycle and expose a car that the enemy carefully tried to hide under an improvised, camouflaged shelter. The thermal imager nullified these efforts. Next, an artillery cannon and a mobile quad bike are added to the list of destroyed equipment. In parallel, the battle for the sky continues. Intercepting enemy drones is combined with methodical drops on manpower, leaving no safe zones either in the air or on the ground. This episode demonstrates piloting mastery in extremely difficult conditions. Operations take place in a dense forest, where the operator is forced to perform a virtuoso slalom between tree trunks at high speed. The slightest mistake means losing the drone, but the aircraft confidently breaks through the thicket. Once visual contact is established, we see a professional tactic of evading return fire. The pilot does not attack head-on, but begins to maneuver sharply and circle around the object. These chaotic, jerky movements throw off aim and exhaust the shooter's attention. The operator coolly waits for the perfect moment when the enemy loses vigilance or exposes a vulnerable zone, and only then executes the final, lightning-fast engagement run. Darkness conceals the movement of heavy bombers, but no longer saves ground targets. We observe an intense chronicle of effective night strikes. The specific nature of this footage is that we often see only the bright finale, the moment of a powerful detonation breaking the silence. Although it is difficult for the viewer to visually identify the object, the target nomenclature here is extremely serious. Under attack are critical defense nodes, sunken command posts, drone control centers, observation eyes, or camouflaged ammunition depots. Operators work exclusively based on verified data. Thermal imaging optics allow seeing through the dark, capturing heat signatures of equipment and dugouts. Every drop is a calculated decision. The principle is simple. If a heavy munition goes down, it means a confirmed priority target is in the crosshairs. This is methodical, assembly line work on systematically destroying enemy infrastructure until dawn. The final chord is the liquidation of mobile groups. Motorcycles and quad bikes come under attack. Speed does not save them from maneuverable drones. In parallel, the pinpoint clearing of infantry is completed. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.